So tip number one in this Google Classroom that I always remind people of is that you should be using Google Chrome when working in Google Apps. So if you're using Firefox or Internet Explorer, there are going to be some Google Apps features that do not work at all and some that just don't work as well. So if you have Google Chrome on your device, definitely recommend using that. And if you don't, you can download it here on the document. For those who will be watching this recording later, you can go to this link, j.mp/gclass14 to get this document. All right, so just going right to get to Classroom. If you're used to Google Apps, you know that from your drive you have this little checkerboard thing where you can access all your apps. Unfortunately, Classroom does not show up there at this point. That will hopefully be something that changes as Google adds features to it. So to get to your Classroom, you just have to type in classroom.google.com. And you'll want to be logged into your school account. So if you're logged into your personal account and go there, then you probably won't get the right page, or it'll say you don't have access. Yours is going to look a little different than mine. I already have 2 classrooms set up. So yours should be like a welcome to classroom, and you have to choose your role, teacher or student. That's similar to what the students will see as well. And then once you choose your role, then you can click this plus sign up here to create a class or join a class. So you as a teacher could be a student in a class as well as a teacher at the same time, and they'd all show up in this landing page. Students will be able to create classes as well if they want to at this time, which could maybe be somewhat of an issue, I don't know, maybe a distraction. But the only people that they would have access to are the people within your school domain. They could invite people to join their class. I mean, it could be an interesting way to have them do a project. You could have them conduct a class around a topic or something like that, or have them facilitate, I don't know, maybe for like upper level high school or something like that. That could be something they could do. So if you go to create class, you can just name it whatever you want your class to be called. And then I recommend indicating what the section is in the title as well. So if you teach 4 sections of English 1, for example, I would put English 1, first hour. I know it asks for a section as well there, but the way students see it, and in some of the drop-down menus, they don't see that section name here. See how it says morning on my screen? I just think it makes it more visible if you have the section name there. And if you're wondering about assigning one assignment to all of those sections and not having to edit it in 4 different places, there is the ability to create an assignment and then assign it to first, second, third, fourth hour, so you only have to do it from one place. We'll look at that more in a little bit. So you do need to create a separate class for each section, and then your students will enroll in those respective sections, and you'll be able to organize everything and grade everything or respond to them within those.